Couldn't stand it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. We found a mess of them, fellas, ladies and gentlemen.
So today I'm throwing just a straight shad color.
Oh, I'm gonna throw this. If you remember a bit, gosh, dang it. If you remember from the video last week, I believe it was last week, we had this hand tied here with the white and green tail. I'm gonna start the day off with that. Oh yeah, gonna see if we can't. What do you think? We're gonna do a little 1v1 right here? How many fish can we catch non-stop off of one pile? Let's see. I just had a Mac Daddy, I can tell you that. And we're gonna double. That's some slabs. Got the homies in the background checking us out as they fly by. Two beautiful, beautiful fish, man. Look at that, mine's all muddy. Caught that one at the bottom. Look at the size difference. I know, look at the size difference there, guys. Really, I mean, that's quite the size difference. Holy cow.
You think that's a keeper? I think that's a 10-inch fish.
I bet that's a 10-inch fish. Let's see. I bet it's exactly 10 inches.
I'm gonna say it's a 10-inch fish.
It is.
10 and a half.
It is 10 inches. How funny.
10 and a cast, forget the bull.
That means mine's probably 13 inches, I'd guess. But man, what a beauty. What a beauty. While we're out here fishing, while we're catching these fish, guys, the topic of discussion, a little bit of different video today. Mainly, I want you to listen to me and old Roger Real say hello.
Hello.
People want to know, Dad. People want to know, we're going to talk about it. Is LiveScope cheating? Man.
That's a great topic.
Yeah, so.
And it's all over the internet.
It is. While we sit here and catch some fish, let's talk about it. So for you, I mean, it's no secret. Anyone who fishes is in the fishing world, they think LiveScope is cheating. LiveScope is this right here, for those of y'all that don't know. It's basically a live view of the fish and the bottom of the lake and what you can see, and it's a real-time feedback of what's going on in the water below you. So the question is it cheating because anglers across the nation are using it to catch more fish? So, Roger and Real, Dad, what's your first thoughts on that statement?
Okay, so there's no doubt that forward-facing sonar has added the ability to see more fish. Yeah. So I will tell you, hands down, it will show you the fish.
It'll show you the fish.
It will show you the fish.
It will. I
am not a firm believer that just because you find the fish that you're going to catch the fish. Because just like right now, there's probably 100 fish below us.
Probably. So here, let me show you.
And
about 100 of them.
In that brush pile right there, it's actually a hydrola. But it's not going. It doesn't mean you're going to catch them all, and that is a big crappie.
That's a Mondo crappie, guys. Holy cow.
That is a big crappie. So, okay, so I'll just recap that. Yep, it's going to help you find fish. Doesn't mean you're going to put them in the boat.
Right. So
it will improve your odds of putting them in the boat.
Yes.
Because you can watch fish behavior.
Right. So I think that's one of the key takeaways is you can see them. Yes, you're going to see a lot more action. You're going to see a lot more fish down there. But guys, I'm telling you, it doesn't equate catches. Now, there's two sides to every coin, and there is an added responsibility, I think, with forward-facing sonar. And
that is a good fish. That ain't no crappie.
And anyone who watches our channel.
A hybrid.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Hold on. Pause this for a second.
That's a hybrid.
Anyone that watches our channel while he reels this in knows that we put basically 98% of the fish back that we catch. Just flat out, guys. If we, you know, my saying I say a lot is, if we use the scope, it doesn't stay in the boat. And I think that that's a big old. You need
bass.
net?
Nah, it's just old bass.
Oh, sorry, I almost fell.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's just old bass.
Just old LMB. Sorry, I almost died there. Holy cow! All that over.
I know how to dial 911.
Oh, okay. So anyway, I think that there's a responsibility on the angler as well. So this is my thoughts on it. Yes, forward-facing sonar does allow you the opportunity to see more and react more to the fish. Now, with the invention of forward-facing sonar and the usage of it, I think that the state should come on very soon and reduce the limits across the board for fish. That's just my opinion. Now, I also agree that forward-facing sonar has made fishing tournaments a little boring. You know, gone are the days of Kevin Van Dam and Ike and all them that are just well, he's a light colored fish.
Yeah.
Gone are the days of them using traditional, even G-Man, just using traditional sonar and kind of getting to the roots and throwing along a bank and getting it done. So it does make professional angling a little boring. But anyway, what's your thoughts on limits and if they should adjust them, or you know?
Well, there's a couple lakes that we fish a lot for crappie.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, when I first started fishing those lakes for crappie years ago, literally pull up on any stick, any brush pile, any tree, and there would be a crappie on it. And I saw that thing hit your pole.
It did.
I'm telling you, the lake was just very healthy.
Teeming with life.
Teeming with life. It was a biomass that you dreamed of, right? You go to those same lakes today, the fish are not as plentiful as they used to be.
There's
a couple
definitely
reasons for that. I think fish get used to the pinging. This thing puts off a little ping, right?
Right.
It puts off a little ping. I think the fish get used to that. I think they see their buddies all leaving the lake and they're like, "What's up? We gotta adapt to that."
Right.
So they adapt to it and they move when they hear that pinging. That's true. We see that.
Oh, yeah.
But I will tell you that the population of a lake has gone down since the forward-facing sonar has come out for crappie in a couple lakes that we fish.
Right, and I think it's the same across the nation. That's what I was saying. I think soon we're gonna see a reduction in the population, or the bag limits, if you will, especially in Texas, just simply due to protection of the species. Now, I know that's gonna make a lot of people mad. I know a lot of people don't like the fact that I'm saying that, but it is what it is.
But it's reality, because do we really need to keep 50 fish every time we go out?
So that's where I'm at with it. 50 fish is 100 fillets. Think of the last time you went to Long John Silver's or any got seafood at any restaurant, Red Lobster, any of those places. You got one fillet usually, or two. I mean, on a good day, I can eat 3 or 4, but you know, just an average meal, 2 or, you know.
We kept 12 and fed your family, me, and Matt.
Right.
And had 4 left over.
Yeah.
So.
I think it's a dual responsibility. I think that you need to use it correctly, and I think that you need to, you know, just be cognizant of what you're doing.
And then there's the theory of, hey, what size crappie do I keep?
Right.
What size fish do I keep?
Yeah.
That's another great debate. Great debate. Which one should I keep? Should I keep the big ones because they're old and they're going to die anyway, or should I keep the young ones because they're not really producing?
Right.
Well, biologists will tell you that it's about the 11 and 12 inch fish that does the most procreating in the body of water from the ones I've talked to.
Right.
But I don't know, there's lots of theories.
There is lots of theories.
Lots of beliefs.
Now, there's definitely some pros to LiveScope. Some pros would include it gets the youth involved very easily. You know, I bring my daughters fishing. I typically don't make videos with my daughters just because, you know, it's the internet. But it's good at getting new anglers on the water. It also helps new anglers understand what you mean when you say stuff like, hey, drop it down, bring it up, pendulum, drift, dead stick, you know, stuff like that. Hey, this is what it looks like. It's got a lot of pros in the fact that it'll allow new anglers the opportunity to be successful and hopefully catch that itch to go fishing some more. Because, you know, even when I was a kid, and especially when Roger and Reel was a kid here, you'd go fishing, and I mean, a lot of people were straight, as Dustin Connell says, straight pop-ball style. You know, you just sit on the side of the boat. I mean, I grew up fishing for white bass, and how much did I love fishing for white bass?
You love it so much you want to go every day.
Yeah, right. And so I think that it has done a service to new anglers. Oh, look at that grass. I thought that was a fish. But is it cheating? I mean, I could see why you would call it cheating. Yes, I would. Do I think we need to get in a tizzy over it on the internet and call each other idiots and call each other stupid and call each other cheaters and all that stuff? I don't, because at the end of the day, what's the name of the game? Getting outdoors, getting with family, getting with friends, and just having a good time. So I think the only downfall is the limits. I think the only downfall is fishermen, we tend to be greedy. We really enjoy keeping our harvests like this, and I think that's the only downfall. But
you know, in the tournament world, I think there's a possibility of even opening it up for, you know, forward-facing sonar, one
category,
and then the non-forward-facing sonar.
Right, absolutely.
Because look, there is a disparity between income ratio. Oh, just lost that one. In my opinion, I think that if you put there's just some people that won't fish tournaments because they're priced out of it.
Yeah.
It's just the truth. Systems cost a ton of money.
Oh yeah.
I'm an idiot for buying it, I'll tell you that, because there's some other things I probably should have bought. But you know, you prioritize what's important to you and you make it happen, right? But I think that it does price some people out of fishing in tournaments if they want to. So,
but what he means by that is you're going against anglers that have $10, $12, $14,000 worth of electronics on their boat,
right?
Whereas someone might not be so privileged to have a sponsor or the ability to pay for that, and they may just have one traditional 2D graph, you know. So that's what he means by priced out of it, not to mention the entry fees and stuff like that. So I would agree that I think the biggest negative impact is tournament fishermen.
That's a good fish.
That's a really good fish.
That's a good fish,
That's
man.
a really good fish. Let's technical pause here while we...
That is a big fish.
Ooh!
What is that, a hybrid?
I think it is a hybrid.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's gotta be a hybrid.
Let me grab a net. Going on a little
What is this non-target species coming in here? Coming in hot.
Going
Oh,
on
it's
a-
another bass.
Going on a multi-species run
Another
here.
bass.
Where's he at?
Get behind the...
You're around the scope. Oh, that's a freaking big one.
That's nice.
There you go.
Yeah, tournament fish. If you fish tournaments.
Yep. There you go. Nice bass.
Nice bass.
Nice.
That's LMB.
Let's take a picture. Take a picture of that LMB. My man's here had to... There we go.
Oh.
There we go. All right.
We'll just put this back in
Oh, I
like
just had a fish
this.
too.
You want
Oh yeah. Hold on, guys. We gotta get some pictures here. Shout out to our one of our biggest sponsors, Native Angler Apparel here. We gotta always represent for Native. Hold on. All right. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled activities here. Yeah, sorry. Do I think that catching crappie is easier, specifically, let's talk specifically about crappie now. Do I think it's easier to catch crappie and locate crappie and find them in bodies of water? Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, 100%.
Hands down.
It is. And that's why we put everything back, guys. Y'all know.
Yes.
We keep maybe, like, what would you say, maybe 10 fish a year?
I've caught 10 in the last 2 years, probably.
Yeah, it's tops. Usually it's people who come with us that want to catch fish. So again, we've gone full circle. I think it comes back to there's a responsibility now on the angler and to just do the right thing and conserve where you need to conserve. You know,
I'm a fan of forward-facing sonar. I am.
Yeah,
I love it.
I am
think
too.
it's a great tool. I don't like to go fishing without it. That's just the truth.
Yep.
Because I think it adds that much value to fishing and my ability to come out here and just catch fish.
Right.
I'm not sure if I like seeing it in the tournament trail. I think I'll circle back to that.
Yeah.
But it's, again, because you got guys with 6 monitors at the front of the doggone thing, and at least one of them has got forward-facing sonar. And now they got them at the helm. They got them off
everywhere.
the back of the
Right.
boats. It's like, okay, where's the limit to this?
Yeah.
So, again, it goes back to 2 different types of tournaments.
Yep.
One's with all the electronics and one's with old pawpaw style.
That's right. Old pawpaw fishing. Pawpaw tournament. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't fish tournaments. I fished one tournament,
Yeah.
and I didn't really enjoy it.
No, it's a lot of added stress. There's
Lot of-
definitely a
yeah.
place for it, and people love it.
I go to fishing to have fun, and take people out there who've never done it before and just have a good time with them.
Exactly. Exactly. So, I mean, there's pros and cons, and I'll tell you, I'll probably end on this, that forward-facing sonar does not put fish in the boat. It just doesn't, straight up. I mean, look how many times I've cast down just now and I'm not catching anything. Look how many times we are catching fish. So yes, you'll see them, but that does not mean you're going to catch them. Now, I know a lot of people hate that. It is what it is.
But you'll reduce your learning curve with LiveScope.
You will.
You can throw it out there and you can see how the fish are reacting to any given bait.
Correct.
So it allows you to get really good if you want to hone in on a technique, you want to get good at flipping, pitching, whatever the case may be, fishing for crappie.
Yeah.
It allows you to see fish behavior.
Yeah, I think
that's invaluable.
Right. I think that used as a tool and as an educational tool, it's good to use. I mean, just like he said. Now, the other side of the coin is us specifically, right? I'm a content creator, right? So I like to put out content. I like to help teach. I like to do things like that. That's why I started this channel, because people would always ask me, hey, how do I do this? 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 So instead of texting people and the same thing over and over and over, I've created a video library. We have over 100 something videos on this channel alone just all about different techniques and styles and different types of fishing and even hunting and stuff. So to be totally transparent, we use the tool of forward-facing sonar to make sure you have content to watch. I mean, but anyway, yeah, let me know. Drop it in the comment section below. I didn't know if this was too long-winded or not. I just wanted to try something here, and it's a conversation that consistently comes up, and that's just how we feel about it. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not trying to ruffle feathers. I'm not trying to make anyone angry. Please drop in the comment section what your thoughts are on forward-facing sonar. I'm very certain I think I know what a lot of the answers are going to be. But to wrap it up, used as a tool, I think it's a great learning opportunity for new anglers and experienced anglers to kind of get hands-on, like my dad was saying. I think it has drugged down tournament fishing just a little bit, but as far as like content creation and helping people and just having substance during my educational stuff as a content creator and other fellow content creators, I think that it helps a ton. And like I say, I'm hinged on if we use the scope, it doesn't stay in the boat. We put everything back, guys. I know everyone doesn't, but that's us trying to do our part to help the ecosystem and the fisheries in Central Texas and wherever we head to. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, guys. I know it's a little different. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Let's have an open discussion, guys. No bullying. Don't be mean. Don't be calling each other names and all that stuff. All right, let's just have an adult conversation in the comment section about the topic. We will revisit it later, I'm sure. So anyway, if y'all like this one, let's go catch some fish. Check this one out, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.